partial win for the bikies.
This is an interesting one. We all know the Criminal Law Unlawful Consorting and Prohibited Insignia Act 2021, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so you would know that a prohibited insignia scheme criminalises the display of insignia of identified organisations in public places and empowers police to modify or remove publicly displayed insignia.
No gang tats, no belt buckles, no colours.
And no club rings. Lots of bikies have been busted for breaking the law. One of them is this guy.
What's your name? Nathan Greenway.
Nathan Greenway was sitting at the Raffles Hotel with a bunch of fellow Comanchero bikies on January 7, 2022. They were having a drink and eating a pizza, specifically a prawn pizza, according to court documents. And then gang crime crashed the party.
Greenway, yeah. Oh, welcome back, mate. Yeah, thank you. You're out.
That welcome back comment was a nod to the fact Nathan had done time after being sentenced for attacking a prison guard. He did that while serving for a fight at the only place more bogan than the Raffles, Crown. This next frame from the cop's body cam at the prawn pizza party is the important bit.
A commo's ring.
Which all students of the Criminal Law Unlawful Consorting and Prohibited Insignia Act know is prohibited insignia.
I know it.
Nathan clearly knew it because, like a low-rent magician at a children's birthday party, he quietly slipped it off his finger when he thought no one was looking.
Nice little sleight of hand there, mate. Take that back out of your pocket.
Should call himself the amazing Nathan Greenway.
Not amazing enough because the cop was watching.
Yeah, it was caught on my body-worn camera of you wearing it, so unfortunately with the new legislation you can't display gang paraphernalia or any insignia. You'll be receiving a summons.
Charged and a few months later convicted and fined $1,700. Should have ended there, but Nate had a tenacious lawyer who lodged an appeal.
This isn't over.
And even though Greenway admitted, and I quote, that the Raffles is a public place, the Comancheros are an identified organisation, the 1% and the Comanchero logo each constitute insignia, and that the ring is a prohibited thing due to carrying the insignia, he still maintained he wasn't displaying prohibited insignia in a public place.
That doesn't make sense.
Unpack it for us.
Comes down to the definition of the word display, which according to page 446 of the 2020 edition of the Macquarie Dictionary means to show, exhibit or make visible. Judge Stephen Lemonis said there might be a difference between something being visible and something being displayed. He ruled that a police officer who had specialist knowledge that allowed him to recognise gang insignia on a ring, and who had to be within 2 metres of said ring to realise it was branded with said prohibited insignia, might not meet the definition of a member of the public having insignia displayed to them.
Because it was too hard to see.
And most members of the public, besides maybe you and me, wouldn't have known what they were looking at anyway.
So a precedent?
Not yet. The judge didn't rule in Greenway's favour. He sent him back for retrial. But regardless, the appeal decision will be examined closely by every bikie in Australia, and especially so by this guy.
Off out of my face now.
Rebels kingpin Jamie Ginn is appealing against his conviction for displaying gang tats at the only place more bogan than the Raffles or the casino, Rendezvous Scarborough Beach. You know the best thing about this Nathan Greenway story?
What?
Guess who his lawyer is?
Who?
Christian Porter.
Oh.
The one-time West Australian Attorney General who said he would smite bikie clubs.
Oh, spiteful one, show me who to smite and they shall be smoten.
Who said he was going to take an absolute razor to these gangs, who played the law and order card time after time, saying bikies should be, and I quote, disrupted, imprisoned, stripped of their property and forced out of this jurisdiction, is now on the payroll of the Comanchero's outlaw motorcycle gang, making sure they can enjoy a pizza and a pint without the man getting in their face.
You know, we've all thought it's a good idea, but actually achieving it has obviously taken extraordinary circumstances.
I'm Ben Harvey. For more Up Late, click the subscribe button below.